Don't worry, you have come to the right channel. Hello and welcome my friends to my YouTube channel, philippospan. Weekly tips and tricks on how to work with Microsoft Office applications. Today's video will be about Microsoft PowerPoint.
How to apply transitions to slides in Microsoft PowerPoint. What are slide transitions? They are motion effects that happen when we are in slideshow view and when we move from one slide to the next slide during the presentation. We can control the speed of these transitions. We can add sound also if we wanted, and we can even customize the properties of these transition effects. Do not confuse slide transitions with animations. As mentioned, transitions control how one slide moves to the next slide, and animations control how the objects in the slide move. Stay tuned to find out how to apply transitions to slides in Microsoft PowerPoint. I have a PowerPoint presentation open which contains 10 different slides, and I want to apply transitions so I can move on from one slide to another slide. So I must select the Transitions tab of the ribbon, Transitions, and then under the area Transitions to this slide, if I open the drop-down menu from the right, pick a special effect for the transition between the previous slide and this one. We can see all these different transitions that are available for us. The transitions are separated in 3 different categories: subtle, exciting. Subtle are plain transitions, exciting are more complex transitions, and dynamic content usually affects the text and the images inside our presentation, inside the slides of the presentations. So from the subtle category, I'm going to select white. The previous slide disappears quickly as the current slide rolls over it. I select it. I have a preview of the transition. If we want to check out the preview again, we locate the command preview from the Transitions tab, and we can see the transition happening again. Let's select a different transition. I'm going to go to the exciting category and select ripple. The previous slide ripples in wave from its center, similar to a stone dropped into water, and then fades to the current slide. Very nice indeed. Preview again. Let's select a different one. Peel off. Okay. So we selected transition. At the right exactly of the transition to this slide area is the Effect Options button. What can we do this? We can change to a variation of the selected transition. Variations let you change properties of a transition effect, such as its direction. Let me open a drop-down menu. We can see 2 options here. How do we want the peel-off transition to be applied? From left or from right? The direction change. If we select a different transition, wipe as before, we can see many more options here. From right, from top, from left, from bottom, from top right, from bottom right, from top left, from bottom left. Some transitions also may not have any effect options available. Random, zoom, comb, box, doors, cube, gallery, flip, switch, origami. Thread, airplane, page curve. Let's see this one. Well, effect options from left, different direction. When we apply a transition from the transition to this slide area, we have a preview. We have the effect options which which are different for each transition. And from the timing area, we can even add a sound to the transition. Let's select bomb. Have a preview. We can select the duration, specify the length of the transition. We can select the command apply the current slide transition effects and timing settings to the entire presentation just by selecting this button. And then we can define if we want the transition to happen on a mouse click, or we can define the length of time after the transition will take place.
Thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed what you saw in this video, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free and let me know by heading down to the comment section.